Before we get started, please take a moment to click that thumbs up. It really helps. Thank you. Okay, according to a Google search, the supply of silver on an annual basis comes from three areas. Mine production produces 784.4 million ounces. Recycling, jewelry, stuff like that, produces 182.1 million ounces. And net hedging supply, and I'm not sure what the heck that is, produces 8.5 million ounces for a total of 796.2 million ounces. And another Google search for industrial demand for silver says the combined total demand for silver is expected to exceed 1 billion ounces this year, about half of it coming from industrial demand to manufacture tech with silver components, and that's dated June 21st of 2021, so it's recent. So what that tells me is the supply is not keeping up with the demand, and without the rigging of silver that we see, the price should be much, much higher than it is. There was a time when just generic silver rounds, 1 ounce, whatever the spot price was, $2 to $3 over spot is what you were paying. And the current spot price is $22.75. And here are some listings on eBay. Buy it now for generic A-mark rounds. And you look at the price and you can see, $36.23 free shipping. But, you see lower prices. You scroll down, but then they're making up the difference with their shipping. So $30.99, but they're charging you $4.50 for shipping. So if you add the two together, you're back up there at 36 something. I remember Cliff High's Alta reports were mentioning $600 silver for a long time, and I believe that is entirely possible when the demand is outstripping the supply. I mean, based on the numbers I just gave you, we're seeing a 25 million ounce shortfall between the demand and the supply. And considering that, the cell phone manufacturers like Apple phones, for example, there's about a nickel's worth of silver in a cell phone, and that's based on the current prices. So if you look at $1,000 an ounce silver, if you divide that by the current price of $25, that's a 40x increase in the price of silver. So that means that instead of a nickel's worth of silver in a cell phone, there'll be $2 worth of silver. So the manufacturers, they don't make their money on silver, they make their money making cell phones. So they're going to pay whatever they have to pay to get the silver they need to make the cell phones. So a $1,000 iPhone will become $1,002. So it's not going to stop the manufacturers. They're going to pay whatever they have to pay. If they need to, they're going to go to the streets and start getting silver to make up the shortfall. You're going to start seeing places putting signs out saying we buy silver and offering to pay good money for you to give up your silver. So I don't think that it's out of the realm of possibility that we could in fact see increased prices, significant increased prices, because the shortfall in supply, it's going to put more pressure. The COMEX price is becoming more and more irrelevant. When you see generic silver going for $12-14 over spot, that's an indicator to me that the spot price on the COMEX is irrelevant, because the people that have silver to sell, they're not going to sell it to you for that. They're going to charge you what they can get, and obviously people are selling the stuff right now for $12 to $14 over spot. So I think that given those numbers, we're on the brink of silver breaking out. Obviously, if you want to buy a physical ounce of silver, you're not going to get it for spot price. You're not going to get it anywhere near spot price. That's obvious. So you should be out there picking up as much physical silver as you can, in my opinion. My bet's on cryptos, but that doesn't mean that silver isn't important as a potential investment. Of course, this is not financial advice. This is just my opinion. So go with that. Well, that's a wrap for this presentation. So cue the music. If you enjoyed the video, then hit that thumbs up for me, and I'll see you in the next video.